Yo, 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 it is Christmas time. Christmas right around the corner. And let me tell you something, people. Comic books is still hot. Now, hopefully you're not dealing with any of the craziness going on with Diamond Distribution and you're able to get your books every week. But I want to talk about some stuff. You know, if you're watching the channel regularly, I had stopped doing videos for a while. I had some medical stuff going on. And I had bought so many things prior to my surgery that I wanted to go over, and I got a whole bunch of different things. My LCS is pretty cool. 3 or 4 times a year, they do a gigantic sale where they do 50% off all the back issues. Now, here's my LCS right here. Look how many back issues they have. It's 50% off every single back issue, and he fills it up every day. He's always putting new stuff out there every single day. And then all the trade paperbacks, all the graphic novels, if he has any omnibuses, they're all 50% off too. It's a really great time to stock up. I got all kinds of stuff from the sale he did in September. And I hadn't even had a chance to post any of it to show any of you guys what I got. So I like to do when he has these sales because, I mean, I can't go and spend, hundreds of dollars on, these grand keys. I mean, I would love to be able to do that, but I got 2 kids, I got a wife, I got to, be careful with my money. So I go get these smaller things. I do this thing where I go around and try to find number ones from all these different shortened series. Are they gangbuster? They worth lots of money? No. But I'm not getting them because they were worth lots of money. I'm getting them because I'm a comic book collector. I like to collect comic books. And I like to read comic books. I like to try new series and new runs that I may not have read. Because if you don't know my backstory, people, my origin story, there's a 20-year gap of not collecting comics at all. I mean, I was aware of what's going on in the hobby, but I didn't collect. So I got back into it later on during COVID, and I had a lot of stuff to catch up on and try to fill in. So there's always new stuff for me. But today I want to go over 5 different books I found, all number ones. None of them worth any money. So don't get your pen or pencils out. But they're just cool books I just want to talk about because that's what we're here. We're all here talking about comic books and wanting to see new things. And maybe this video will show you a comic book you didn't know about, or maybe you never thought about collecting. And then you go collect it, and then you got something new to read or something new to collect. And it's just a lot of fun. So stick around. It's Christmas time. It's 5 comic books. I would say 5 comic books in 5 minutes, but if you know anything about me, I talk a whole hell of a lot. And I guarantee that won't make it in 5 minutes. Stick around. It's Crazy Kurt Comics. Christmas time. Ho! I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me. I love when I put the little hats on the guys. That's awesome. So thanks for sticking around. So we're just going to dive right into it. Like I said, I went and I go through my LCS. The prior 50% off sale, I was going through and trying to get as many new 52 number ones as I could find. And the other little thing I was trying to do was, do you remember they had those lenticular covers when the new 52, 2 years after the new 52 started, they did those lenticular covers. And there's 52 of them. And I've been trying to find them all, and I have about half of them. I keep looking for them. So I'm trying to get them super cheap. So let's dive into these comic books that I have. And let's see if you know some of these. Maybe you have some of these. If you do, chime in with the comments. I'm curious to see what you have to say about some of these. Now, I like to bring up this guy a lot because I like his channel on TikTok. And Black Heroes Club on TikTok. If you don't follow him, give him a follow. He's a good friend. He'll love this. The very first one I found the other day, it's Hardware, right? Now, if you don't know Hardware story, it's a Tony Stark-like inventor for DC Comics. DC Comics had an imprint called Milestone Comics, and they have Hardware over there. It's a Curtis Metcalf is the character, and he invents all these gadgets and stuff, kind of like Iron Man. And he runs around and fights crime and stuff like that. This is 1993. Now, this book ran from 93 to 97, 50 issues long. It was created by Dwayne McDuffie and Dennis Cowan. Now, Dwayne McDuffie may know as one of the guys who created Static. But cool little book. Like I said, 50 issues. This is the first issue. Now, the very first issue was Polybag. This is actually cover B. All right. But this one's done by Dennis Cowan. And there you go. You got Hardware #1. Kind of cool. Like I said, Milestone Comics from DC. It's a DC imprint. So I got this in my collection, and I'm pretty cool. I don't have any hardware comic books, so I was able to get number one. So I thought that was a pretty cool deal. All right, now number two is I love this guy. Oh my God, this year was the first time I actually got his the very first ongoing series number one of The Punisher. Well, this is the 2018 series, right, of The Punisher. And there you go. Sorry for the glare, people. Maybe I'll put better copies up. But 2018, this is The Punisher. Now, this little run only ran for 16 issues. Now, this was right after Frank Castle had the War Machine armor. So this is a cool little, this is Greg Smallwood cover. I just like the cover. It's like simple. It's, you know, and it's got a gun. It's The Punisher. It's really all you need. It's a simple story. But hey, you want to get a nice little Punisher run, 16 issues, 2018, this started Punisher number one. All right, next one is another one of my favorite characters. Again, this year, I finally got his ongoing series number one for the first time. It's one of my bucket list things I wanted to get for this year. And so Wolverine, this is Savage Wolverine. Now, this is a unique series. All right, now this series ran for 23 issues. This is from 2013. Savage Wolverine number one. This almost works like an anthology series. Every couple issues, they change the story arc, and it's a totally different thing. He starts out in Savage Land, then he goes into an arc with Elektra and Spider-Man. Then he tells a story from back in World War I. It's kind of all over the place. It's kind of fun. Frank Cho does the cover and most of the artwork for these. So 2013, 23 issues, Savage Wolverine number one. They did make hardcover graphic novels of the series, so there's like 4 or 5 issues of each one in hardcovers. They do not have an omnibus of all 23 issues. But there you go, Savage Wolverine number one. I kind of dig it. Just a lot of fun. It's Wolverine getting in different kind of adventures. What's not to like about that? All right, now is one of the many Avengers titles that pop up on the scene. Now this is a little different. This is the Mighty Avengers. Now what makes this unique is this is 2007. Now this is during the Initiative storylines going on. It runs for 36 issues. Now this is where Miss Marvel, or no, it's Captain Marvel, runs the team, right? Iron Man picks her to run the team. She's running the team now. And again, they run a little Frank Cho run. It's a Frank Cho cover. So this is 36 issues, very easy to collect. You might get lucky, go to LCS, and they have a big run of it, and then, you know, you get most of it done in one shot. But Mighty Avengers, 2007, number one issue. Frank Cho cover. And this is Brian Michael Bendis is writing this. So quality stuff there. And then finally, we have Iron Man, one of the many, 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 many Iron Man. There's so many Iron Man series, I don't even know where to begin. But this is Iron Man from 2012. This is actually volume 5 of Iron Man. And what makes this series unique is 28 issues. And this is a Greg Land cover. And this is the first Marvel Now armor that they used in this. This is the first appearance of the Marvel Now armor. What's cool about this series, at the end of this series, there's a big battle with Iron Man, and he goes in against a whole bunch of Mandarins. Not one Mandarin. That's Mandarins plural, baby. A whole bunch of Mandarins. So it's a pretty cool battle at the end of this run here. So it's 28 issues, 2012. So I got all these number ones. They didn't cost me nothing but a thing. They were all very, very cheap. But I got number ones in my collection. And it's always it's a good collection to have when you have number ones. They don't all have to be giant size X-Men number one. Don't get me wrong. I wish they were all giant size X-Men number ones. But hey, comic books, all kinds of stories, all kinds of things. Somewhere along the way, I missed this Punisher little run. And I love these of Frank Castle. So I might try to go get all these. There's only 16 of them, so it can't be that hard to find. Or maybe I could find them all in a collected edition, like graphic novel, hardcover, or something. But hey, number ones. And don't worry, because I got another video coming down the pipe with even more number ones that I found. Because when he has these sales are phenomenal. I find so many cool little things. So much cool stuff digging through these back issues. I mean, I'm going to put it up again. Look how many back issues there are, people. Holy smokes, that's a lot of back issues. It's really crazy. Hey, I'm Crazy Kurt. This is Crazy Kurt Comics. Holidays are just around the corner. Make sure you treat each other well. Put something underneath the tree for someone maybe you don't know. Maybe you haven't talked to in a long time. Might make their day, might make their year. You just never know. I'm Crazy Kurt. This is Crazy Kurt Comics. Hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hey, turn on the bell to get notifications when I'm doing more videos on YouTube. If you're watching this on TikTok, hey, hit the follow button. You can always find me TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I kind of do it all. I kind of put all the things all the places. I just like talking about comic books and showing off the things that I collect. Because it's really, it's really what we're doing. This is what I collect. And, you don't have to collect what I like, but I'm just showing you what I like. And if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, hey, maybe you like the next stuff I show you. Alrighty, people. I'm out of here like Vladimir. Peace.